Hey everybody, Mobile Gamers Unite. It's a beautiful day outside, so I decided to take this recording out here. So, YouTube has been a little weird the past couple of days. Putting up videos has been hard. Some of them don't show up, so this is a little bit delayed. But this is an important video. Well, we're going to be touching up on a subject that's a little controversial. Alright, so before I get into this, I just need to point out that a few days ago, I had a nice little chat with Nitro, and I'm sure most of you are familiar with who Nitro is, okay? And he told me that I can go ahead and talk about his videos and all that good stuff, so I do have his permission. Now, that being said, if you watch a lot of Nitro's videos, when he talks about pulling for a character, okay, and this isn't just some random player, guys. This guy's like one of the aces of Exvius. I'm sorry, of Langrisser, not Exvius. I mean, I'm sure he might play Exvius too, I don't know. But he is a Langrisser ace. He is definitely one of the best content clearers I've ever seen. I've had to explain to a friend of mine that he cannot he can't possibly try to live up to those expectations. Clearing a level 60 dragon at level 55, okay, it's all about your setup and your account, and you have to really build towards that. And I had to remind a friend of mine not to get discouraged just because somebody online, and it was, I think, Nitro's vid that he was watching. The point being is, this guy knows his shit, okay? He knows how this game works, and he knows how to play it, and he's proven that just with the content that he clears alone, alright? And he makes a lot of videos and makes a lot of content that help a lot of people out. So, the reason we're talking about this is because you can go back and you can look at a few of his videos, and he will tell you when he is pulling for a character, Nitro goes into chat, and then he goes into the system tab, okay? Now, in the system tab, or I'm sorry, not system, world. It's the world tab or the system tab, one of these will tell you which SSR characters are dropping today. And I don't know why it's not popping up. Maybe nobody's pulling SSRs right now. But it is, it's definitely in the systems tab, okay? I don't know why this one's blank right now. I don't know if I just don't have a good connection or not. But, also I just logged in, so that's probably why. In the system tab right here, it will show you what SSR characters other players are pulling. Alright? If you kind of look at it, I wish I would have started this video after I was already logged in for a while so we could, have an example here. But pretty much you're going to go into chat and you're going to go into system, and it will tell you so-and-so pulled this SSR character and so-and-so pulled this SSR character. It'll give you a whole list of them usually. What Nitro does is he looks for a pattern, and he's explained it a few times, and at first I didn't pay too much attention to this at all. But then when I had, my pull episode where I pulled 13 Rachel in a row, towards the end of that, I went back and I started checking the system, and I couldn't see any Landius drop that day at all, and I thought it was because they just dropped the Leon and Altamüller banner. So I just figured everybody was pulling on Leon and Altamüller that day, and that's why, and I didn't really pay too much attention to it. That was my mistake. I should have looked through the system tab, and as soon as I saw that Rachel was the only thing coming down and that nobody's pulled a Landius, I shouldn't have pulled that day. And what ended up happening is I pulled all the way till the server reset, and as soon as the server reset, boom, Landius came right down. So I guess that's the moral of the story of this video is, okay, you can say that these banners are random, whatever, but there's obviously a system tab here, and they're telling you which SSR characters people are pulling. And that's information that we can use. You should definitely use it. Definitely check it out. Go watch Nitro's videos and see what he says about it. Because he goes through and he looks for the character that he's pulling. He waits for there to be I think, like some off-banner pulls, and then he tries to do his pulls. So, and really, if you really examine the system tab and you look at the SSRs that people are pulling, it's not very far-fetched to say that you can kind of see a pattern there sometimes. Check it out for yourselves. Let me know what you think. Leave me a comment. But the point is this is something that I learned from watching Nitro's videos. I didn't really pay too much attention to it till I pulled 13 effing Rachels in a row. Then I started really thinking about this. So, word to the wise, check this system tray. Alright, check to see which SSRs are coming down, especially if you're pulling on a banner and if you're going all in. From my personal experience, I should have never pulled for Rachel that day. Or I'm sorry, I should have never pulled for Landius that day. I should have waited till the next day and checked the system tray and actually saw that Landius was coming down and people were getting him. Then I should have started pulling. Alright, so that's why I'm making this video. I don't want anyone to make the same mistake I did. Don't go all in unless you actually know that that character's dropping that day. Alright, and just word to the wise. So if you guys got any more questions on this, ask Nitro about it, or just go check out his vids, because there's been numerous times where he has brought up pulling for a certain character, and yes, he's always checking this tab. And guess what? I am too now. I'm going to be doing this. So, Mobile Gamers Unite, word to the wise, PSA. Okay, guys, look into this. You might save yourself some serious resources. And if this is all a joke and there was no point in doing it, I really don't know why a player like Nitro would even bother. Okay, I mean, he seems to know his shit about everything else in this game. So, I'm going to have to take his lead on this, and I strongly agree with him. Check the system tab before you pull for anything and see what is coming down. So, I don't know what's going on with the chat right now. This whole thing seems to be, well. So anyway, I'm going to go clear some Guild Wars. I got some guildies asking me to do some stuff, and I'm going to enjoy this beautiful day outside. So, Mobile Gamers Unite, I wish you all the best luck. I'm pulling all the SSR units that you can get your greedy little hands on. Alright, and hopefully, maybe, this might just help you along the way. If you got any questions, leave me a comment. Let me know. Have a good day. Peace.